From a building that can get louder than almost any in the National Football League, this is GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium. Straight ahead, it's an AFC intra-conference contest between the Denver Broncos and the Kansas City Chiefs. On the Broncos sideline, you get a look at their head coach. These guys hoping to make it 2 wins in a row this week. Leading the opposing sideline, a man who needs little introduction. That's Chiefs head coach Andy Reid. These guys mired in a losing streak, hoping a trip home is going to help them snap out of it. With Brock Huard, I'm Kate Scott. It's going to be Harrison Butker to get us started. And the NFL on EA Sports is underway once again. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So the Broncos offense getting set for their first drive. They'll be led out by the former first-rounder out of both Oregon and Auburn. It's Bo Nix.
And when we look back at last week's win, Kate, pretty easy to see those 4 touchdowns have more of an impact on the game than the 1 interception he threw. Wasn't quite perfect. I'm sure that pick will nag at him, but you'd welcome an encore of everything else he was doing in that ball game.
The rookie out of Washington making that tackle. They fake the handoff. Now Nix finds the in route complete. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that's good for a Broncos first down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Shotgun handoff to Harvey. He gets it ahead, winds up with about 3. Drew Tranquill brings him to the ground. 2nd down now, they need 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at their 49.
Tight end going in motion right. 2nd down, give to Harvey. He escapes a defender. And he's tackled with a first down yardage.
A gain of 9 yards. And the Broncos first down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Harvey once more. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop him behind the line.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. 2nd play of the drive. They've been moving it well. This is 3rd and 6. They'll air it out on 3rd. He's got Sutton complete. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. Give him 13 on that play. And it's going to be first down Denver.
A gain of 13 yards. First down, Denver.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it.
Into a crowd, and a defender comes up with it. Picked off by Noel Williams. And the Chiefs are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. I gotta imagine facing a defense in the bottom half of the league had these guys excited, Brock. But cue the old record scratch sound effect as that defense forces an opening drive turnover.
Yeah, just a reminder for this quarterback that decision-making each and every week is at a premium, and don't look at the stats. Study your opponent.
So here come the Chiefs, taking the field for their first drive of the game. Leading them out, someone who, Brock, I think needs less introduction than anyone in the NFL today. It's Patrick Mahomes.
A bit of an uneventful outing individually last week, Kate. A touchdown and a pick for him, but the lasting memory, there's no question about it. Walking off that field with the loss, that stings. No doubt he feels he could have done more to prevent that result. So expect to see a motivated individual taking snaps here this week.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Looking to throw Mahomes. Completed over the middle. And he will get to that 30-yard line before they stop him. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Well, he shot his shot, Brock, but they couldn't connect. Following the incomplete pass, 2nd and 10 now from the 30.
Brandon Jones on the coverage.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Short pass brought in. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
That's good. Kansas City Chiefs.
Running left with Pacheco. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
He was taken down behind the line of scrimmage.
Back to the line they come, second down.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 42-yard line.
Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. That one finds Xavier Worthy. And no gain after the catch, but the gain's still out across midfield. They're to the 45.
On the play. That's another
Play action, it's Mahomes. Man downfield, he's got it. It's Worthy. And they drop him right after that catch. He's down at the 22-yard line. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
That's another Kansas City Chiefs.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
First down carry for Pacheco. And he'll gain about 7 on this one as he gets him down into the red zone. And now we'll get a pause here. Trainer's headed out to take a look at an injured player. Let's hope it isn't anything that's going to keep him from finishing this season strong. After that little 8-yard scooch, here comes 2nd and 2. To the air, Mahomes. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Here he is on 3rd and short. Finds his man, Gray. And they don't get much out of this pass. He's hauled down a little shy of that first. It's 4th down now.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL. Everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
Mahomes throwing on 4th. He gets it to Rice. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a 1st and goal.
And the Kansas City Chiefs. First down. 1st and goal.
Throwing again, Mahomes. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
From the contest.
So after the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and goal. Again, Mahomes to throw. Catch made. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs have a great first drive and get the game's first points. Well, this coaching staff has got to be a happy partner. A calm and calculated opening drive. Really impressed with the score, how they controlled the football, and they played at their own pace.
Yeah, it's one of those drives that just pays dividends. I know it's the opening drive, but you're just taking some of the starch out of that defense and putting some doubt in their mind. Like, man, they just methodically shoved it right down our throat.
Extra point by Butker is up and good. And the Chiefs will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Butker on now to kick this one away. Here's Robinson with the return. Jukes away from one. The Denver offense taking the field for their 2nd drive. And they got off on the wrong foot here with that opening drive interception that led to points the other way.
Yeah, and what this defense has shown is they are going to capitalize on your mistakes, and not just a little, but by a lot. So from here on out, you better play some mistake-free football because this defense is hunting for more.
And down he goes. The Chiefs got to him. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Incomplete. It's now 3rd down and 6.
3rd and long for Nix. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down. Defenses are fine with surrendering that completion if it means making a stop short like they did and bringing up 4th down.
Yeah, I like when these defensive coordinators say they want to populate the ball. And that was a perfect example of it. Don't let the playmaker get started.
His work begins at the 31. And he's brought down before the return gets far. The Chiefs are out once again. Their offense led by Patrick Mahomes. And as he continues lighting up the stat sheets this season, we can see he's still chasing one man for the NFL lead in passing yardage. Throwing on first down, Mahomes. Left side, it's caught by Rice. And a great play is brought to an end as this one reaches the 35-yard line. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs. First down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
And he has enough room to gain about 4. They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Complete out to the right side. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Kansas City Chiefs.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
They'll give this up the middle to Pacheco. And they're going to have 1st and goal after he picked up a nice chunk there.
It's a gain of 14 yards. That's another Kansas City Chiefs. First down. 1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
They'll run, Pacheco. And he drives forward for a little, maybe to the 7.
He's tackled at the
setting up 2nd and goal.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Trying to throw this from the gun. And he hauls that one in. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. A quick second score for him, Brock, already. And we aren't even out of this opening quarter yet.
I think I just saw that D coordinator rip up his game plan down on the sidelines, because you got to find some new resources here. You got to dedicate more bodies, more physicality to this playmaker, because we know in this league, when you get a guy going like this, they're going to go to him until you stop him.
Butker with the extra point. And the Chiefs drive out to an early 14-0 lead. Butker on now to kick this one away.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Has this at the 6. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. So here comes the Bronco offense. Things sure have started out rough, and they've stayed that way through 2 drives. Maybe drive number 3 here is where we see this offense get rolling. First call here coming from the shotgun. Play action with Mix. Outright, and Ingram makes the grab. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd.
QB keeping it here, the 2nd down option. And that one doesn't get him much. Give him maybe a yard. It's 3rd down.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line. It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd down and 2.
We just get the play off. And they're able to take him down, and that sack is how we're going to end our first quarter of play. We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. Our score, 14-0. Back to Arrowhead in just a moment. We're back, and it is Broncos football as we resume. And on 4th down, they're about ready to punt. Fair catch made here at the 30. The Chiefs and Xavier Worthy back in possession here. And this truly has been an excellent campaign for him, sitting among the NFL's top 5 in receiving yards. You've set it downs for him from the 31. Begin with a quick completion to the right side. And A small gain up to about the 32. Talanoa Hufanga there to make the play. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
At the 32-yard line.
Pressure coming from Mahomes. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. To the line, here's 3rd and 3.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Mahomes. Complete beyond the marker. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Now after that play, we have somebody banged up down there. Injuries never a welcome sight so close to the end of the season. They're out to attend to him. 1st and 10 from the 43. Running up the middle, Pacheco. The bounce outside, he has a little bit there, about 3 yards. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Nick Bonito on the tackle. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 47.
Oh, looks like the defense got a little too excited there. That's going to be a penalty.
Neutral zone infraction, defense.
So he jumped too early, and that's going to cost him 5 yards. Running it after the penalty. Good defensive effort here. Drives them back across midfield onto their own side.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
3rd down, it's Mahomes. He has the first over the middle, and he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
It's a gain of 8. That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs. First down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line.
Number 10, Isaiah Pacheco. A gain of 2. Brings up
out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Hits his running back. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. All right, 2 yards to go here on 3rd down on what will be the 9th play of this impressive drive. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. That's caught for the first. And they haul him down just a foot or 2 shy of the red zone. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
That's another Kansas City Chiefs.
Another throw from Mahomes. Short pass brought in. And he's able to get this down to the 13. Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
2nd and 2.
And he's got a free play here. Here's a screen set for Pacheco. And he's tackled with markers down. This one should be on the defense. Pretty easy call to make. He lined up offsides, and now he gets a talking to from his coach.
Automatic 1st down.
So now then, after the penalty, this is 1st and goal. They'll run here following the penalty. There's so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
No gain on the play. Leads to 2nd and goal.
Pistol now for Mahomes. Makes the catch. And that's a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs take a 20-zip lead. And they've loved the scoring production he's brought out of their offense. That touchdown gives him 10 on the season. Butker to try the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Chiefs stretch their lead to 21.
21. Broncos nothing.
Butker on now to kick this one away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. The Broncos running their offense out once again. And things are really getting away from them, so an important moment here to try and get a sustained possession going. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Harvey. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap to Nix. Quick slant caught by Sutton. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40.
That's good for Broncos.
On 1st and 10, here's Nix. No luck on the connection. It's incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 36. Nix from the gun. Completed over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield.
And the Broncos first down.
They fake the handoff. Now Nix. This is thrown towards a defender instead, and he's the one who makes a play on football. That's not what this offense wants. Incomplete on 1st down. 2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Throwing again. Here's Nix. This is Ingram working the left side. And they make the tackle at the 38. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Yards on the play. That's another Broncos first down.
On the handoff, here's Harvey. And he hurries forward here for a 9-yard gain. 2nd down coming up.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he is able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Out of the gun, it's Nix. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And it'll be 3rd down coming up after this defense's 3rd sack of the game.
I know quarterbacks get paid a lot of money and a lot of glamour in this league, but today, well, this is a tough day for this QB. He's taking a beating. And whether it means changing up some of the blocking schemes, maybe mixing in a little bit of run, or heck, this quarterback getting the ball out of his hand more quickly, he's got to start protecting himself.
Tackle made at the 10. 1st and goal coming up.
It's a gain of 25 yards on the play. That's good for Broncos first down. 1st and goal at the 10-yard line.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
They'll run here. It's Harvey. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal. Need better results here on 2nd and goal from the 10.
2nd and goal at the 10-yard line.
To throw, here's Nix. And he rips this one out and over the back of the end zone. Incomplete.
The end zone.
There was almost no resistance offered against the rush that came off the line ready to maul anything in sight. It was all the QB could do to get rid of that before he gets absolutely clobbered.
And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. Took his shot at 6 that time. So now they're left with 4th and goal. On comes Will Lutz in the Broncos field goal unit. Very short kick here from the right hash. The kick by Lutz is good. And it gets a fraction closer as the lead's down to 18.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Here's a return from the 7. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Chiefs are out once again. Their offense led by Patrick Mahomes. And we're all hoping his hot start can continue. He's been putting up some numbers early in this contest. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Drive starts with a quick throw left, complete. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 32-yard line.
A 2nd down run by Pacheco. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
A gain of 10 yards. And the Kansas City Chiefs. First down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Right back to Pacheco. Quick adjustment defensively to stop him this time, so no gain on 1st down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. It is caught left side. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. Now there's the flag. Looks like the jump came from the left side of the line.
Ball start, offense.
So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump. And, well, they got one of them to move that time. Third and long for him here. He gets it to Rice. And he's taken down as he takes this to the 38. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs. First down. First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
I don't care how good a secondary you are, how loaded you are with talent, when you've got time to allow a receiver to work from one side of the field all the way to the other versus zone coverage, or you're going to make the defense pay.
After the incompletion, still at the 38, it's second and 10.
Covered by Drew Sanders.
Again, Mahomes to throw. Finds his man, Gray. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up
Third and short. Here's Mahomes. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. So a new set of downs. Here we go. First and 10. Running out of the gun with Pacheco. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
That one is incomplete. The clock now down to 16 seconds remaining. Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down.
He was covered by Patrick Surtain.
Here he goes, third and long. He rolls to his right. He's going to run for it. He gets about 9 on this one, and maybe a little momentum as well to consider going for it now on fourth down. Timeout called by the offense, and with another timeout available, they could actually get another 2 plays if they work quick.
That is such a good play defensively. A play you could take a whole bunch of pride in, not only stopping the passing game, but the effort to get to the quarterback before he could scramble for the first.
Butker knocks it through. And just before halftime, Bronk, they're able to add 3 to their advantage.
That's tremendous execution right there. Really using every bit of time they had left in a methodical drive, paying off with points. And remember, they'll get the ball to start the second half as well.
So it's a touchback on the kickoff, and we're going to get one final snap here in the half.
At their own 35-yard line.
Back to throw it. Lofts it deep right side. This final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Final 3 weeks of the season are already upon us, and I'll come out and say it. It's when playoff teams become also-rans, and also-rans become playoff teams. Let's dive in. Our look around the NFL starts now in Atlanta. The Falcons at home to take on
Here's Lutz set to kick this away.
To kick off for the Broncos.
Here comes Williams on the return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Chiefs are out once again. Their offense led by Patrick Mahomes. And you always got to watch him when you're down near the red zone. He is sitting second right now among all NFL quarterbacks in rushing touchdowns. Run for Pacheco. 5 yards, looks like. It's second down now.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks, and really create some indecision now defensively.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd.
Operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes. And he's Rice with yet another one. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
First down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Throwing on first down, Mahomes. Finds him over the middle. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Hauled in by Gray. And they make the tackle at the 38. They gain 11 on that play. And it's going to be first down, Kansas City.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
This is Pacheco. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10. At the 38.
It's Pacheco again. Again, he's taken down right at the line. Same guy, same call, same result. And now it's 3rd down.
A gain of 1. Brings up 3rd down and 9.
Throw here, 3rd down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
A 54-yard attempt.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And the advantage now sits at 24.
Inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. 2nd time they brought him out for a field goal, and 2nd time, well, he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field. That's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Denver ready for another offensive possession. That score pushed the deficit to 24, so every opportunity to chip away at it important as they take the field. All right, Denver getting everybody set, so they've got 1st and 10. They give up the middle to Harvey. Now he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
There's the fake. Here's Nix. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's brought down at the 30, right near that line to gain.
That's a gain of 8.
On 3rd and 2, here's Nix. Defender is there, he knocks it away, and that's going to force 4th down.
It has been a tough slog for them to keep up at any point in this game. And failing to convert on that 3rd down, yet another symptom of the overall illness of the day.
And he's just going to fair catch that one at the 24-yard line. Andy Reid getting his Chiefs offense ready to go for a new series. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this 3rd quarter. Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's 1st and 10. It gives it Pacheco to start the drive. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. Well, we see the medical staff headed out there now. We're going to get a timeout as they handle an injured player. Not what you want to see so close to the end of the season. 1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Here's Mahomes on a designed run. Stop Blocked after a gain of 2. That's going to bring up third down.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up third
and long. They're going to throw. And the defender's there to knock this away. And that effort means it's fourth down. Kansas City sends out its punt team. And he wasn't needed at all in the first half, partner. This is going to be his first punt. They needed 3 punts out of him in last week's loss as he sends this away. And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return. Denver set to take the field on offense. They're running out of time to get this game into a more manageable spot, Brock. We've got a 3-score deficit, and we're in quarter number 3. Handoff headed right. It's Harvey. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Shotgun snap to Nix. He's going to keep it this time. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Chiefs adding a man to their secondary for this third down. Here he is on third and short. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. He'll come up on first and 10.
And the Broncos first down. A gain of 12.
Nix from the gun.
And the Broncos first down.
Short pass brought in. And this one does not go far. Second down now, 7 to go.
A 3-yard pickup brings up second and 7.
Play action with Nix. Complete out to the right side. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. You keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10. Nix to throw again. This is Sutton working the right side. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. All right, they look set now. Here we go, first and 10. In the red zone now. Completed over the middle. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11.
2 yards on the pickup.
They'll throw again. Nix. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target. Ninth play of the drive coming up. They need 8 yards here on third down. Throwing again. Here's Nix. He brings it in. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow. That's why they spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and a 2 for 2 for this kicker.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Here comes Williams on the return. Things going well so far. And they'll be looking at some decent field position. He's out of bounds up towards the 35. The Chiefs are out once again. Their offense led by Patrick Mahomes. And he'll be happy to keep letting it fly as much as he has all game. Look at these numbers. They show just how effective he's been in captaining this offense. The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's a Chiefs first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. It's him on the in route. And this goes across midfield and into Broncos territory. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line.
14 yards. That's good for a Kansas City.
First and 10. Here's Mahomes. Here's a screen set up for Pacheco. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, that defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
him on the quick hitter. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7.
Makes it 3rd and 7.
Air it out on 3rd. And here's Rice with yet another one. This is going to be short. Quick stop by the defense to bring up 4th down. The Chiefs bring on Harrison Butker for the field goal. Definitely not an automatic here. This 41 yards away. Butker knocks it through. And the advantage now sits at 24.
So many of these players on the field, Kate, they just strive for consistency, but not the kickers. They strive for perfection, and so far, he's just that.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Returnable from the 2. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10. Giving this to Harvey. And he stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1. We're through 3 on this holiday weekend. It's Broncos football as we near the end of what has been a largely one-sided game. Just a yard left to go on 2nd down. Staying on the ground here with Harvey. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. All set to go now from the 35.
5-yard gain on the play.
On 1st and 10, here's Nix. Catches many down the right sideline. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line.
Gain of 20. That's another Broncos 1st down.
Throwing on 1st down, Nix. This is Ingram looking the left side. And he's able to get this down to the 36. All right up against that marker, but not there yet. It's 2nd and inches.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd.
Out of the gun, it's Nix.
At the 36-yard line.
Ingram's got another one. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
It's a gain of a yard. That's another Broncos 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34. Once more, it's Nix. Left side now caught by Sutton. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line.
That's good for a Broncos 1st down.
Nix now on 1st and 10. Finds him over the middle. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Shotgun snap to Nix. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. It's sack number 4 in the game for him. This one makes it 3rd down.
This overwhelming pressure and these sacks after sacks after sacks, well, it's built this lead, and you know it's the way they want to finish it.
On 3rd down, Chiefs going with a nickel. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Nix is hit, and he lost that football. And the Chiefs pick it up. Free up the middle, it's a breakaway. And the nightmare continues as they bring the fumble back for a touchdown. The Chiefs continue piling it on here in the 4th. That was awesome. The return became a question of, does he have enough steam to make it back before someone runs him down?
That is the most sprinting we're going to see him do on a football field, maybe his whole life. That distance, a whole lot more than the few yards he's usually running towards quarterback in the pocket. But he had enough to reach that goal line. You darn right he did. He could sense it. He wanted it.
That one right down the middle. And the Chiefs continue piling on to this lead.
Broncos 6.
Still reeling a little after fumbling that away, but they're going to get it right back with this kickoff. Here's Robinson with the return. Things going well so far. And what a great start for their series. He's all the way up close to the 45-yard line before stepping out. The Broncos offense all set to go. And all game, they have struggled to attack this deficit. Maybe they can do a little window dressing here. He finds his back, Harvey. And they'll get there and stop him at the line.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brian, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up.
And it's third down.
They motion the tight end over. On third down, here's Nix. Connects on the crosser. He's got the first down grab and still going. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
A gain of 26 yards.
Nix now to throw. Couldn't get the screen set up properly, Brock. Pass incomplete, and they're going to hope for better results now on second down.
Incomplete. Although Gilman on the coverage.
Nix from the gun. Short pass brought in. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. Third and a lone yard coming up.
Brings up third and 1.
It's Harvey straight ahead. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
A gain of 4 yards. That's good.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. This one's caught. And he drives this forward to the 6. The entire playbook is open here, Brock. It is 2nd and inches.
10 yards on the pickup.
Motion the slot man right.
At the 6-yard line.
They're going to run this with Hines. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
Broncos first down.
The screen pass falls incomplete.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Here's Nix. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And now it'll be 3rd and goal.
It's now 3rd and goal.
Here's Nix to throw. Now set up the screen here. It's Harvey. It's a Denver touchdown. The Broncos making the scoreboard look a touch better. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw up plays and have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
Watts there to tack on the extra point. And the Broncos get it back to a full 3 possessions now, 24 points.
13.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away.
For the Broncos.
Fielded just shy of the end zone. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. Andy Reid getting his Chiefs offense ready to go for a new series. Even though they've got a 3-score lead, still a lot of time left, so they're going to try to grow it even further. Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. 1st and 10. They'll give this up the middle to Pacheco. And a nice chunk there, about 7. He's up to the 27.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. He goes back to him yet again. Complete. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it.
Gain of 11. And a Kansas City Chiefs.
Running up the middle, Pacheco. That run good for a handful as it brings up 2nd down.
Pacheco, the ball carrier. The tackle made at the 44-yard line. A gain of 5.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Completed over the middle. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. Here's a handoff to Pacheco. And he's going to be hauled down after a gain of about 7. It's 2nd down.
He was brought down by Brandon Jones. It's a gain of 7.
Quick throw completed by Mahomes. He's going to be held up after gaining 2, so a little shy of that marker. 3rd down coming up. Here's Mahomes on the sneak. They were loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stopped him at the line. No gain.
It's a gain of a yard. That's another Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down. 1st and 10.
That takes us to the 2-minute warning here in KC. Chiefs about set to celebrate this win. New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. Mahomes on 1st and 10. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. After the incompletion, still at the 38, it's 2nd and 10.
He was covered by Drew Sanders.
Looks like a design run here for Mahomes. That draw is snuffed out. Didn't really have a chance, and they're going to back him up for 3rd down.
QB runs can be some of the most difficult plays for these defenses, but not for the defense right there. Did their homework, and they get an A+ for how they defended that play.
Digging deep in the playbook here, and this is 3rd and 11. That's caught in stride by Rice. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
A 49-yard attempt.
Butker knocks it through. And that grows the lead to 27.
Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
Here's Robinson with the return. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. So here comes the Bronco offense. And they can really do what they want with these last couple of snaps afforded to them because the outcome already decided. 1st and 10 from the 32. To throw, here's Nix. Hits him on the out route. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. 5 still to go here. This is 2nd down. Here he goes. One final shot. He completes it in traffic. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. Well, no louder place in Missouri or Kansas right now as the Chiefs get the win in Arrowhead. And they take not just the victory, but some serious year-long bragging rights home with them after this one as they finish off the sweep of their division rivals.